Face looks red. This is just a random, no fish involved, not even in my house, random live stream, testing out the Wi-Fi in the truck basically. There's no one here, and if no one comes, it's fine. I'll still be able to do my test as long as it shows that I'm live. So I'm going to drive some, and in fact, I'm probably going to go wash some clothes. I won't stay live through all that, but so if anybody comes, Leah Jet says it works well. I've got my camera obviously posted close so I can read it now. Thank you, Leah. Somebody else said working well. Because I used to have it on the windshield, and I still do, but I have it over to the left side now so that it's in front of that pillar, that window bar. Hey, Mike. Just doing some drive. Jesus, it's a big box in the road there. I think it fell off the garbage truck, though. Just driving out of the neighborhood. There's another big box. Testing out my Wi-Fi on the truck. I shouldn't be having Wi-Fi troubles in my house, even with the truck Wi-Fi that close by, I don't think. Hey, Skipper, how are you doing? Today's Thursday, as I recall, and maybe the 8th or 9th. You'd think with all the things they put on dashes that have the date, maybe there's a way to put it on there. So yeah, I'm just enjoying the weather. It says it's 7:15 Eastern time and 70 degrees, and so we'll have sunset here about 8. And I think in Pennsylvania, I think you're a little further east, Skipper, than I am. Um, so I think that it will set a little earlier there for you. Hey Zen, welcome. Um, and this is all on YouTube as well. Hey Pam, it's the Bob. You got it. I didn't bring Yazzie because he was asleep inside the pillowcase. I had started to strip the bed to wash those things as well because I already had some linen waiting to be washed. And Yazzie did not want to come out of his pillow, so I left him in his pillowcase. When I get to the laundry, if I do go there, I'll wish I had brought him, but he didn't want to go. He's pouty today. Hey, John Oliver. Hey, Danny. Good to see you, Danny. I don't see Danny often enough. He's got an awesome channel, guys, and he's also got some awesome fish, and I haven't seen any videos lately. It may be that I have been unsubbed, and it may be that you haven't posted any, but good channel there for anybody that doesn't know Danny. I always love to give the shout outs to people when I can, because I know that I appreciate them. I sure do. What else? What else? All the trees suddenly have leaves, and the pollen is outrageous, but I think it's better today. It's not as thick on my truck. Hey, George. Really getting some people in here. It's awesome. It says there are 15 people. Guys, I'm sorry I'm not home and don't have any fish or any Aussie or snakes or lizards. I am thinking about going by Petco and picking up one or two of those, I think they're Agama, Agama lizards, the butterfly lizard. But I think they had all males, and my research shows that if you get a single one, it will burrow most of the time. Um, and I would probably get just one if they're all males. But if you have two or more, they hang out more. They feel safer, I guess, coming out of the burrow. So I'm tempted to go by there. They're open another 45 minutes. I can definitely take care of them and definitely have something to put them in, which would be a 20 gallon that I'm had axolotls in, but I put the ropefish in that, but he needs to move on to some other tank with fish of his size and sort. Is it? Okay. 99 Ford Escort wagon. It's a 5-speed. I love those, and they had those Escort wagons before. Not Escort. What am I thinking of? Never mind. I'm thinking of Vegas. Guys, I'm old, and as you know, so sometimes I'll get the cars and the trucks mixed up. The further back they go. But yeah, I used to love the Vega, but think they had problems with those eventually, and I did not get one. I pretty much always had a vehicle that was more than I needed, but that's just one of my personality flaws or issues or excesses, I guess. But I've always used a vehicle as a motivation to go to school and have a good job and all that. So. Hey, I got my $1,400 whatever it is check from the IRS. It was there when I woke up this morning. When I wake up, I walk the dogs like at 5:30, but we all lay back down, and then I check emails for the ARC and my personal emails, and I get a daily notification Monday through Saturday, I think, from the bank that tells me what my balance is, what checks have cleared, all that. So it was in there 1,400, which really comes in handy for that hot water heater. I just paid $950. The hot water heater was about half that, but the extended warranty and the hauling the other one away and installation and all that was $950. So I think that was probably a fair price. It wasn't itemized, but um, yeah, that camera's awful. Hey, Merdul, I'm sorry I'm not seeing everyone's comments. So the police here, it is against the law to have a handheld device, and also it's way against the law not to be wearing your seatbelt. Hey, Holly. Um, Geez, I guess I am going to go to Petco. Sometimes, depending who's in there customer-wise, the manager doesn't mind me videoing, but if that's where I'm headed, I'll have to decide up here in a mile or two. It won't take long there, and that lizard can hang out with me while I'm doing laundry. And I don't have the habitat set up, but I have everything I need to set it up. So, draining a tank and shop vacs are great for that, and drying it out, sucking it out dry. They like to burrow. If you guys haven't seen those, I had never seen them or heard of them. I'm sure other people have, but they are really gorgeous, and they get about, I think, 2 feet. But the tail is more than twice that. The tail's like 14, 15 inches. So their body's like 6 or 8 inches, 9 inches. And it looks like those they had. Yikes. I did make it under that yellow. Uh, it's not that big, and one of the ladies told me when I saw them last week, they may all be gone. They're very inexpensive too. I imagine they're all wild collected. I don't think I read that anyone had bred them in captivity, but the lady told me that one of the cashier, I told her I was looking at them, but I managed to get out without one. She said when the manager went in their habitat to clean their cage and feed them, do the maintenance stuff, that they started jumping on her arm. So apparently they're not afraid of an arm and equate that to good things. So that's nice. Uromastics, been going down the hole on Uromastics. All right. Have you done a second video on, I can't remember the snake's name, but you guys know I can't remember anything. So, um, anyway, have you done a second video? Hey, Sandy, I don't think I saw you yet. Wow, there are 18 people here, and I have no idea, guys, if anybody goes live at this time or how many or anything. I used to do random live streams all the time. Those of you that know me from back in the day, a couple of years ago, and I had, I don't know, 250 something like that subscribers. I mean a good count, but I used to do this all the time and just go live randomly, and we didn't have time scheduled so much back then. That's a fairly recent thing, I guess, since COVID. People began scheduling more, and of course, I do have the Wednesday evening, afternoon stream, and then we have our panel, Skipper and Bobby and Ed, on Sunday night at 8. I'm getting in all the shameless plugs I can, you notice. And we've got Haley Oddball Aquatics coming this Sunday, and she asked me to give her a topic, and I said, how about plants? Because there's not anything Haley didn't know about. So I said, how about plants in a low-tech setup, or something about plants in a low-tech setup. Don't judge me. So that's what she'll talk about, but she'll be open to questions and she loves interaction. So that'll be great, I'm sure. Uh, this was all fields when I first moved here, and it's also grown up now. Yep, yep. To actually see the landscape change. I'll spare you those old people stories. This used to be where cows were grazing and all that. Pam's up to something. Oh, he probably did, Zan. He says he didn't, but I bet he did. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to go about a half mile, I think, from Petco and go straight in and look at those lizards. If they're not there, I'll probably just leave, but I'm going to go in camera ablazing. They're still requiring a mask there, as most places here are, but with the mandate being lifted in Tennessee, people want to argue about it and get into that. Not being political, but we follow CDC recommendations at the ARC, and I'm too freaking old to die from something like that with all my other health issues. It'd be like getting tackled at the 1 yard line or something. So that's something that's preventable by wearing a decent mask, or hopefully is. So it's inconvenient. It makes it hard to hear me, I've found, when I wear the mask, because I am not very loud or deep voiced. So if the sound quality gets worse, hard to fathom, I know, but people stopped in the handicap parking, and that's where I want, because there's about 8 of them right here, and this one's the closest. And no, I can walk further than that, but hell, I earned it. So, all right. Let me look in here a minute. Here's Nevaeh. It's hard to hear me when I'm at home. I find that um, when I'm in that living room, it's a great room, whatever, that I'm heard better. But a lot of it has to do with where I can distance myself to see and read comments. Who won the Blue Acaras last night? It was Michael. Uh, oh, that's what Pam was talking about. It started with the P. So I can't remember. Oh, there's one of my old buddies from the ARC, Gina. She lives in Chattanooga now. She didn't recognize me, I don't think. I'm probably 50 pounds heavier than when I knew her 10 years ago. Yeah, I have thought about Nevaeh, and I've got some. So maybe I'll try that. I'll just do it like a stream. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I get bored. I've been cleaning all day. That's always so much fun. That's another reason I wanted to have some social time here. Um, but yeah, I might try that. It won't take but a minute to find out. I have to look at the bottom of my glasses. I can, if I look hard, I can focus and read where Melvin's saying hello, Tennessee Aqua. But if I go right there, I have to do that, which is, it hurts my neck to do that for an hour or more. By the end of the stream, it hurts. So I'm constantly doing that because I don't like to be up this close. So it's a booger. Patrick Hardy. I'm going to take you guys down. Get my footprints, my fingerprints there. Orientation is locked. Alrighty, be that way. Chalupa, no tomatoes. My glasses and over the ear headphones do not like each other. Whoops. I need earbuds too. Oh, I didn't think about that, Chalupa. See, I'm still looking through the bottom, and if I get them up on there on the bridge of my nose high enough, I can look through the bifocals and not be so far up. It's just an awkward situation. Bob, are you going to go shopping at Walmart? Because that's hilarious. Hey, Jess Shrimp Granny, welcome. Um, Not planning on it. I honestly haven't been in there, Jess, since 3 or 4 or 5 months. It's just so bad here, and um, lots of my family has had COVID and had a neighbor die from it. And one of my dearest friends, he's my attorney also, Doug Blackwell, he was in ICU with it a month ago and almost died. And so, Bob, if you didn't see, I posted feeding vid for Dusty Tuesday morning. I didn't see that. See, I'm like everybody else. I'm not getting my notifications, and I'm subscribed to almost as many people that are subscribed to me. I like to at least be able to interact with people and see what they're doing and stuff. So I've got a lot of subscriptions, and I try to keep up, but I miss some of them. It's just impossible. Not complaining, just saying, and that worries me. Brandon, um, Mr. Mr. What is Brandon's handle? Not Brad, not Mr. Fisher. See, there I go, forgetting. Anyway, Brandon that does the Fish Tubers notification. Thank you, Merdul. I can come right back to the stream, or I could just go to his channel and see it. Um, yeah, I'm sitting still now. I'm holding the camera. I'm here at Petco. Marcos, good to see you, Marcos. He's got an awesome channel too. Very, very underrated there. A few weeks ago. I'm just scared to go. You know, it's free if you buy a certain amount, and between all the critters I have and me, um, I do have enough. So you can get free delivery or free pickup, either one. And I usually just do, since I have errands to run, some days I'll get out and do that and um, let them load them in the back for me. Melvin, it's great to see you. I don't know why my face looks red. Allergies, probably. Probably. But yeah, I was scrolling up to see if there was anybody else here that I hadn't seen. I could still go sit in front of Walmart, Jess. I might do that one day. That'd be a good way to test the earbuds things. You're just talking about the the buds that come with the phone, right? That's what I think. And I've got several of those sets, and I've got the ones that came with this newish phone too. So that's how he keeps us under his control. Bob has done never-ending circle of death videos that were hypnotizing. Yep, you got it. And I left them up too, I think. I used to have trouble with Wi-Fi, even though I had it on my previous vehicle. That was a good one where it kept going, and then I started another one a couple hours later at um, I forget what sandwich shop I was at, but I said, and as I often do, I'll often type the wrong thing or say the wrong thing. It's just, I don't know. I just do that a lot. I didn't used to, but it's part of it. And so people were like, well, the wrapper on your sandwich says you're at so and so place. And I was like, yep, so it does. It doesn't bother me. Ian said Bob is a rebel. You got it, Ian. You know that. Ian's kind of a rebel himself in his tank keeping and his natural tanks. But all you guys know that. Holly had that's one comment I saw, but I didn't get to read it. I once had an old Vega. The floor was rusted out. I felt like the Flintstones. Oh my God, that made me look at my feet to see if I was wearing my Fred Flintstone Crocs, and I'm not. Wearing some similar, but not as bad. Oh, Denny moved and working on the basement. All right. All right. Well, if they close at 8, and I suspect they do. I better press on in here. Do you guys want me to show you the lizard if they still have them, or if you had all you can handle? I guess it doesn't matter. I kind of want to see. Zen said, "Take us with you." Well, when I turn off this Wi-Fi, I will see. I turn the truck off, get some money, a key fob. Here's my eye drops over in the other floor. I could never hope to reach them. Wow. And of course, I'll have Wi-Fi till I open the door or for 10 minutes or whenever it powers down. So if I lose you guys, that's what's happened. I can't remember if I will lose the stream or not. It's been a while since I've done one of these things. She's got her beta and all kinds of stuff, birds, and she's got boxes and a beta that's scared to death. I always want my fish in a bag. She's dropping stuff, but it's supplies. It's not an animal. You can't see her. Oh, she's talking on her phone. No, she's trying to get her husband to come and help her. All right, I'm gonna open the door, guys, and it should restart on its own. So it looks like we're still live. So let me turn this around. None of that stuff to fool with the StreamYard. I think it's one of the nice things about not using StreamYard. So like I say, they may shut me down before I get in there. It just depends on if they think people are going to complain, I think, really. I've got those dibby roaches. I can feed this lizard and they eat other things, but probably get some mealworms if I get it. Looks like people are over there looking at them. Here's my friend at the checkout. She's gained a little weight, but nothing like I have. I don't see those. They were right here. Yep, I should have got them the other day. Somebody's alarm's going off. It's probably mine. No, it's not mine. I think they're all gone. Unless they're under the substrate, because they do like to dig. I don't see much evidence of digging. It's not deep, but they could be under there. I see some crickets and worms. Well, crap. That's what they are. They don't have a picture of them. I agree to that, Patrick. These guys are always hard to resist, but Agami, butterfly, agama. They're not very common, Jess. Got lots of geckos and tarantulas. They don't have a new companions coming soon sign up there. Yeah, these guys are $79.99, $80 here, and at another local fish store they're $120. They call them fancies, but I see you down there. I see you. Do you all hear that alarm or that phone ringing? It's just hard to believe somebody would let their phone ring that long, but let me walk over here. I'm gonna put you all down. You can look at my feet. Except they got in fish. That phone ringing is up this way. Yeah, it's getting louder. Oh, that's not my friend either. Thought it was her. The blonde lady, but it's not. It ain't. No wonder she didn't recognize me. Steam pot. Yeah, this is just a real random, not worried about shaking, not worried about anything. Very low quality video. It's what I specialize in. Well,
The one, the second one underneath it. Okay, yeah. It had like 3 dots. Yeah.
right, Zen. It looks just like her with a little weight on her. It's not though.
Oh, we have more than that.
No, it's definitely not her.
Oh, we'll be right back.
Gina's real pretty. Not that that lady's not, but another thing that threw me is that's her significant other out front in the white SUV, and he is African American, which her spouse is also.
That's what we did.
That kind of threw me. That was a double whammy. I've met him several times. I just can't remember his name.
Right now, everybody's in one room because I'm in one room.
Bob's always been an odd duck. Always, always. Yeah, I have a gimbal, but I don't use it. And they're way overrated. And a lot of damn trouble, too. Patrick is in getting after Bob. Most of what Bob gets, he's old. Hey, I was going to get a couple of those agama lizards, the butterfly lizards, but I don't see any. I know they like to dig.
There's one female in there.
There is? I'd like to get it.
Yeah, I think Emily's helping somebody right now, and it's just the two of us, but she'll be over
So
there.
she'll come? Thank you. Appreciate it. See that? So I'll get a female. Now, they're not as beautifully colored, but I'll be set up. Emily is the manager, too. Shaky, shaky. Let me see where Emily's at. She'll probably come and find me. She'll say it's that old fat-ass man that comes in here and videos and we tell him not to. No, they've never asked me not to. Just used to run through the fish, right, since I'm waiting. Try not to be oblivious about the videoing, since it's just the two of them. Emily won't say anything. I just bought a sack of mice, so I don't need any of frozen mices.
Fishy! That's a lot of fish.
It is a lot, isn't it? Oh, sorry. You're fine. Those are some small Javanos. So they're probably young. Not seeing dead fish, but that doesn't mean. This is one of the best kept secrets of Petco and PetSmart. I think they're $11.99 at PetSmart. Hey, Eric. Are you doing your thing tonight, Eric, at 8? In other words, you need your panel. Yeah, these guys are 25, and of course they're been medicated and cleared out. That's right, this is Thursday. I even said it was Thursday earlier. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I always medicate fish pretty much anyway, so that's a real good price there on those, but you definitely have to. Oh, Emily, the reptiles. They've decreased their. Sorry for the shaky. Put the hole in hole. That's all the salt water they have, but if Emily's headed up there, she don't play. Let me get that on over there. Might not be convenient if I miss her. And it could be that that one is a male. I don't really care. If I get a female, then I'll get a male later. I'll let her know right away that I'm videoing, and she probably will let me continue. I swear I don't see it. They were all sitting up here on the at the function and dysfunction. It's well hidden if it's in there, but now, have you seen these lizards before, Bob? Assuming you're, try to brace my hand. That didn't help much. Bob, have you seen these lizards or heard of these? I never had. And they are gorgeous. I think they had all males in here the other day. This guy will have to go to laundry with me. Or girl. Oh, it's Emily. She's not the neighbor. She's my bud, though. Hey, Emily. I was going to show
Checking out
people
the
this.
agama.
I'm videoing, but these are friendly people. Well, most of them. One of them's not. But there were a bunch of males in there, I guess.
We don't have any males in here anymore. All we've got is one female.
That's what she said, but I don't even see it.
She likes to bury herself.
Yeah, there she is.
She was the least social.
Oh, great.
Hi, darling. You're good.
Here's her tail. Let me get away. Yeah, because the males were sitting here, and she told me at the register when I was here the other day that
You're fine. You're good.
they jumped on somebody's arm. Might have been yours.
She's just a little more flighty than they were.
Yeah.
She's just little. You can get back in here in this corner if you want to see her.
So they get about 2 feet, I think I read.
About 16 to 18 inches.
Oh, okay.
Fairly close to bearded dragon size.
Okay.
They handle about like beardies too. They can be fairly handleable. They're just flighty to start out with.
She looks like she's close to a foot there, that tail.
She's pretty close to it. She's not too bad. With a good bit of patience, she can be handled fairly easily.
Yeah, I got all that, whoop. She went back there. That's her favorite hiding spot, so she likes to hide behind the plants too.
She's a sweet little girl. She's not too bad.
Have they bitten you at all?
No.
Not that I care, but
They haven't tried to at all.
so they're not defensive. They're just skittish. Furlough, we're looking at agama, butterfly agama. I always put the agama first. Agama, butterfly lizards. And this is a female. If you Google them, the males are real brightly colored. But do you know if y'all are going to get more in? Is that the plan?
I think these guys were a push order. I'm not sure if we'll get more, but I'm hoping we will because these guys sold really well.
What's a push order?
They just kind of send them to us.
Oh.
There are things that we can request order, and then there are things that they just kind of push order, and they just send them to us.
A couple people saying those are cool. They're nice.
They're nice lizards. They're really not that bad. I feel like they're a more fun tropical alternative for the beardies. I feel like it'd be a lot easier to do one of these in a vivarium than it would be for a beardie.
Ooh, that water's cold. I'm sorry.
Why are you getting in your cold water, man?
Look at that. What a cutie. I like her better than those old boys anyway. I like her better anyway.
I think they're sweet as can be.
They've got that thing on their side. Oh, sorry. I was about to show that. They've got that.
Nice little flap.
Yeah. And I wonder if that's part of the butterfly because they're known for gliding and...
They're almost like the frilled lizards in the way that they flare out, kind of. But theirs, instead of being around the neck, it's down here, right in front of their back legs. So when the males get stressed or are courting or whatever, they'll flare that out, and it's a real bright orange. It almost makes me think of a monarch wing. But they're not too bad.
I think they're, I forgot where they're from now, but... Yeah, I'm going to get this one. I'm surprised that they're so inexpensive.
Yeah. Well, that's like Savannah monitors. We get those in here for, I think, $29.
And that's what she is. I've got doobie roaches, but I got a colony of them from Ponds and Plants. But I can't stand to... They're cute. I don't want to feed them to my blue-tongued skink.
I know. The roaches are so sweet.
That guy's coming up on 19, 20 inches now, but I could give her some to play with. I'm going to give her real thick substrate so she can dig.
And she's been doing really good with her vegetables as well. We've been offering the mixed greens as well as squash, strawberries. She's been eating it all really good. She didn't seem to like the sweet peppers too much, but...
Oh, I don't either. I don't blame her.
She was real big about that squash.
All right. I'll take her.
I'll get her in a box for you real quick.
You want me to hold her or you want me to let her go?
You're good. I've got to shut this to go over and get a box.
Yeah. She's actually staying on me.
That's okay. I'll just dart over there.
Oh, okay. I won't let her get out. See, that's awesome. She trusted me. Did you hear what I said? I said, that's awesome. She trusted me.
Oh,
To the people watching.
Awesome lady. If you just want to slide her, if you want to pinch, just like you do any other. I'm going to shut this
How's this?
That's fine. I usually pinch them almost like I'm carrying a Cresty. If you just want to angle her little noggin right down in there, she should dart right in.
Don't need to put anything in there with her. She's hanging on and coming back.
There we go.
She's like, no, I want to stay. I'm going to go in here and...
He got a butterfly agama. A what? A butterfly agama.
I'm going to go in here and rinse my hand in the sink.
You're good. We've also got hand sanitizer up here, too.
Well, I was thinking about the mud. And
All that dirt. Yeah.
I'll just be right here. All right, ladies. Going in the guy's bathroom. There's no way nobody's in here. Then we'll go do the sanitizer. That was scary in the mirror. What the heck was that? Don't say we weren't warned. All right. Looks like she's even opening she's the dog trainer here, actually. guys, I'm going to shut it down. There's 20 people in here and 27 likes. And, ooh, fight. Oh, they're switching out at the register or trying to get something or something. Hey, Steph. The Plecos are doing great. I was talking to Maria earlier today, comparing notes and how they'd done and what they ate. And mine had bloodworms and omega-1 vegetable wafers. Those things are really good quality. Crushed up, of course. And spirulina frozen brine shrimp. So I'm just here at Petco getting a... Thanks, AJ. Just here getting a gamma lizard. I almost waited too late. They had in several males, like 8 or 10 of them last week. And KG's on next. Thanks, then, Ginger. So, guys, do you want to do a hashtag to go over there or not? There's 23 people here, so probably half the people will go, and probably half will say it, so they might notice it. If you do, hey BJ. Jesus, did I bring in my debit card? Thanks, Bobby. Robert. I'm gonna try to start calling you Robert. So I call you Bobby around your mama. Might get my lips jerked off. I understand it though. That's the girl that was helping me, Emily, the lady. She keeps fish and usually shows me pictures of her reptiles and fish. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut it down because I don't want to be any ruder than I've been. No hashtags in. Yachty has more kind of treats than he needs, but since you said that. And the Honest Kitchen is really good stuff. It's human grade. What the hell's a clover? 678. Here we go. Right here. Yep. That'll be for Yazzie and everybody. There's plenty in there. Wait, are those hard, crunchy dog treats? He can't eat everything. I can break them up for him, though, if he can't. I'll tell him that you wanted him to have them, Zen. Thanks, Bobby. Thanks, Fish Dreams. Butterfly. That's a good one, Holly. Road trip. Give it one more go for me. It's still not both good ones. All good ones. Butterfly. Okay. It's our machine. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to throw that at you. It's our machine. It's not your later, guys. Communication is locked. The fingers over the screen, all that stuff.